Welcome to day 11. I swear I'm not dead. I know it's been like a week since I last uploaded. So the unfortunate problem with doing this as a hobby, a downtime activity, is that sometimes real life takes over, you know. Last time, from what I remember, we got to the antechamber, which is still kind of like on the map as like a target, I guess, but I don't really see any real reason to go there. Because what we found there was the basement key, which has currently been code checked, and if we find the code check and find the basement, then we'll see what happens, won't we? Until then, we'll just play as usual, right? Bit of good old-fashioned progressing through the game, doing the things you do. Bedroom. Nice. Like to see that. I can chapel here. It's fine. I don't need these coins. Ooh. First time the chapel's actually, like, born fruit. I love fruit. We don't really want to put the commissary or the kitchen down here, so I guess we just be like, here's the dead end with a key in it. Pretty sick, right? I regretted clicking that observatory the second I clicked it, to be honest, but fine, whatever. I kind of wanted to put a dead end here so I wouldn't have to come back through the chapel ever again, but oh well. These things happen. Oh, the kitchen actually points us... Oh, we don't have the right gems though. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I might just parlour here. I know I'm using a lot of non-dead ends as dead ends, which is kind of bad for the drafting pool. But... fuck you. But fuck you, I guess. Okay, this box and the white box are both empty. Let me grab the key. I don't know why I didn't pick that up a second ago. This box and the blue box are both empty. They could both be telling the truth. The other two statements have identical wording, do they? This box, no, they don't, because they have the same. Yeah, they have the same meaning, but they don't have the same wording, which means that this one must have the gems because neither of the other two do, because they're both telling the truth. I like those puzzles. That's kind of the reason I always click the parlour when it comes up. I mean, it's a decent room, it gives you gems, it, you know, progresses you in some way. But just like generally speaking, it's just like one of the more fun parts of the game, so I'm just always going to click it when it comes up. Don't really like any of these options right now. I might closet here and then put a lot of eggs in the basket of going in the other direction. I guess den. I guess. We clearly need to get deeper in because there's no locked doors this early to actually use the basement key on, but we want to find the basement key first. Which is the the fun part. Boudoir gives me 2 rerolls now. And also 5 steps because of my sleep mask. It's kind of pretty sick, actually. Yeah, spare room. Nothing about. Could re-roll here. Don't think any of these options are great. Veranda, that's new. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I mean, the fact that it costs 2 gems and doesn't really provide me with much aside from a single exit makes me hesitant to click it, to be honest. I think I'll just corridor, to be honest. I really should click new rooms when they come up more often though, because you usually get like lore dumps and stuff from doing them, if nothing else. Okay, could garage here. I like dark room actually. I think it's one of the less egregious of the red rooms. So it's nice to get it out the pool. Okay. This one. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. It's kind of not what I wanted, to be honest. I wanted to thin the pool so I could get the coat check. But what do I do? Who would put this in their house? Who would want this? This is some supervillain shit. Alright, okay. We got plenty of feetsies. We can trek all the way back round and go north of the den. I know we have keys that we could be exiting the dark room from, but don't want to do that just yet. Not until I find this. Perfect. Hello, I would like my thing back. Thank you. Right, let's go try that in that door. I have no idea, like, we've not had any sort of clues as to where we should be using the basement key, so I'm just going to keep using it in every lock and see what happens, basically. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, we're kind of hedging all the bets of this run continuing on this blind draw right now. That's probably not great. Let's spend a gem to make it something good. This is not something good, my dude. Runs over. Fuck's sake. We do at least have a bomb? A battery pack provides reduced to battery powered contraptions. Okay. I mean, not helpful. Yeah, look at all the cool shit I got in here. Brilliant. But unless we can... The Hall of Mirrors, I don't think we can do anything in. Right? Our only hope is that I've missed something here. But there is a single button I can press which just opens and closes that pane of glass, which I can't actually get to. So it's not like I can like maze my way through here or anything. It just seems like a dead end. There's a key over there. Or at least there's a key in one of these, and the others are all reflections or something. I don't know, hard to say. Yeah, that's it then. Call it a day. Actually, real quick before we call it a day, let's have a little look at the outside, right? If we have a bad run like this, we might as well make use of the extra steps we've got to check out the outdoors. Is that the worst run I've had? I think it might be, right? Anything changed out here yet? After all these days? Especially now that we've reached the antechamber, you think that would trigger something, right? What was this way? Boarded up thing. It's a nice view, but don't get me much, does it? And this is definitely going to be something at some point. I mean, honestly, I imagine the basement is connected up to this, but it's not like the door to the basement is here, unfortunately. Yeah, this basement thing is, it's puzzling. We've kind of lost our defined goal now, right? I mean, yes, we do have a defined goal in that we need to get to the basement. But with the antechamber, it was like, this is the destination you want to get to. I guess even in that case, we didn't know where to find the levers, and it was just a lot of drafting until you stumble across the right thing. So I guess that hasn't really changed. Yeah. That's just sort of the nature of the game, I suppose. Clarity in what you're doing is not... I'd say it's not the game's strong point. I guess it's just not the game's purpose. Did I find a code for this? I found a code for a safe. I assume it's a different thing, right? That will be the safe that we found earlier, which we still haven't opened. Yeah, safe code 9083. Almost definitely not this. I can try it, I guess. No harm, is there? Sneezing. Stifled that quite nicely, I think. Worth a try. It wasn't worth a try at all. I knew for a fact it was wrong. But I'm gonna pretend that it was a big smart thing I did there. Don't know why I can't call it a day by clicking on that. I feel like I should. That should be an option. Call it. On the plus side, calling it a day at 14 minutes into the video means that I can quite comfortably get a second run in. Day 12, that's going to be the big one. It's going to be where all my dreams come to pass. Let's start forward this time. Turn 1 den. Cannot complain. Both of these are good options that I was considering. I might just take the storeroom though. Even though I do have a gem. It's not really the best angle to have the courtyard at. I guess getting the nursery early is really strong though, right? Yeah, I think getting the nursery early will pay off better for me. Yes, this was the copy of the Red Prince. I wanted to check how it ended. A story? Yeah, so this version implies that it's only going to be Marigold's, it was his son, right? Who reads it. Because this doesn't apply to anyone who reads the book, right? Not everyone only likes the colour red. That's a really weird ending. It does kind of seem like it was changed at the last minute to remove some slightly more political context. Who knows? Do we want security? Neither of these are great options because neither of them send us upwards. I guess security is the less restrictive of the two there. Nothing new here to acknowledge, is there? Doesn't look like it. Because there's some settings, might as well set security level to low at the moment. Wait. Security doors will be set if the power is lost during a blackout. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Let's go down first. Can't laboratory. We can parlour though. That's probably fine. It's parlouring time. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Well, this one has to be false, or else all three of them will be true, which breaks the rules. Which means this one has to be false. Because that one says that one's true, and it's not. Which means this one has to be true, which means the gems are in the white box. I know they've not been like the hardest puzzles in the world, but I am gently proud of myself that I've not fucked any of those up yet. Had one basically every day, right? It's 12 days of good shit. Might as well storeroom here, because we're going to be able to get to this corner anyway. Come on, something good. Our dark room. I'll gamble on this one. I'm not completely fucking myself because I do have this route just in case as a backup. I don't trust the gem requirement rooms anymore. We're going with left. Okay, that's good. That's good. Parlour works. Parlour definitely works. Not crazy about using the drawing room here, but I think it's my best choice right now. This is what the drawing room does, and I just never noticed this button. Click it. Okay, so we just get one free reroll. Honestly, the original options were better, but I just kind of wanted to click it. We got 5, which means we could probably buy something from the commissary. I don't really want to put the chapel down if I can avoid it. Let's buy a gem. I still haven't bought the running shoes before, so I'm kind of tempted to just try and save for those, actually. I don't think 1 gem helps me much, although it's nice that we have that option if I do run out. Not a good Nook place. But also not a good anything else place, so Nook it is, I guess. Observatory, no, that points us in the wrong direction, as does bedroom, as does chapel. Brilliant, cool. So we're dead-ended, whatever we do here. Might as well observatory. Yay, a key. Gonna be honest, don't need that right now. We're gonna need some very precise, specific drawing in order to get round that other route. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we can try. Got lost right by the entrance, well done me. Immediately over. Wow. You know what else I realised? I never checked my basement key back in again. Which means I've lost that, which means I have to get to the antechamber again. This has not been a successful day for me in this game, has it? I've had better moments, I'm going to be honest. Anything I can do with this that will save me? No, I don't think so. Cool. Call it a day. Day 12 had all the promise in the world, but turned out to be nothing. Which means day 13 is clearly going to be the good one. We're like speedrunning failure at the moment. It's great. It's gonna be my first 3-day blueprints video. Right after our successful one as well. Crazy. That's what a week away gets you. Breaks your mindset, you know. Happy to go down again here. Load of bad options again. Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, stick a bunk room here so we don't draw it later. Bananas! Ancient bananas from when we were children. Pantry also bends the wrong way. Fine, I'll take a corridor. Okay, saved by the drawing room. Yes, saved by the drawing room. Yeah, these are all bad options, so we re-roll these. Parlour, please. More parlour games. More parlour games. Highlight of the fucking video game, I swear. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. My brain says this is true because this statement is true and this statement is true. And they complement one another quite nicely. which makes this false, which means the gems are in this box. But let's just math out the inverse first real quick. So if this is false, that means only one statement is true. Right? Which means this is false, because that's false. Which means this is true. The gems are in a box with the true statement. Yeah, so it works both ways, but if this is true, the gems are in here. If this is false, the gems are in one of these and there's no way of knowing which means from a puzzle design perspective, it has to be this one. Moving on. Can you stop making me turn right? That's not helpful. I will take the bedroom, thank you. Cool. Hallway's fine, I suppose. Oh. Come this far without any keys. And now we're drafting bad again. I guess pantry is okay, I guess. I don't think I've ever come at the pantry from this direction before. Yeah, library. Ah, the other Marion Marigold book. Nice. Apparently Simon rented it out himself 8 years previously. Mrs. Peterson really fucking liked it. The detective had it out as well. I don't know if that's after the whole Marigold thing. Swimbird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird, you are not a swim bird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. Shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring just feels like defeat. That is a fucking depressing kids book, what the hell? Give up on your dreams and conform. I imagine that reflects the views of the author at the time in some way there. Particularly when she was shut down for writing about her political beliefs, you know. Sure, we'll take this. Save the aquarium for a better spot. Thought that coat hanger was lootable for a second. We can't really do anything. Can we launder? Yeah, we need 5 to launder coins into a key. Ten, in fact, we need. Okay. Wait, is there not? I thought there was an exit here. I thought this was an exit. It's not. Well, fuck. Okay, back we go then. We need to go find a key for the other exit to the hallway, which means backtracking rather a lot. Not the ideal situation, really. Yeah, we can go this way. This works. Okay. Beautiful. Precisely what we needed. can stick a dead end here. I might, yeah, just stick the lavatory here, honestly, so it just doesn't come up again. This room definitely doesn't do anything, does it? It is just a fuck you room. I think I'll go clear the left of the entrance as well while I'm here. You know what? I'll just store him. I'll accept that this is a dead end. I don't want to waste corridors and stuff down here when they're going to be better used further up. What was the route? Left and then just follow it, yeah. We are once again down to a single point of progress here. Which means if this goes bad, it goes very, very bad. Are you joking? Wow. This game just became a dick out of nowhere today. What the hell? What am I meant to do with this? I know I kind of asked for it a little bit by funneling myself down to a single point of entry, but like, if I kept going this way, there's no guarantee I would have got the exact tiles I need to go all the way up here before I could start spreading out again. God, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. That was unlucky day 13, though, to be fair. That's what they do. These unlucky day 13s. I think I have just had the 3 worst runs of my entire time playing this game back to back, though. That is disheartening, man. I don't know if I should call it a day here. Slightly shorter video. Nah, we'll go for run 14. If it's anything like the last 3, it'll be done in fucking 10 minutes anyway. All right. Immediately not a great start, but I guess we can nook. I did it all for the nook-y. Pantry puts us back on track. Thank you very much, Pantry. So we got to get back to the fucking antechamber because I lost the goddamn key. Can't believe I did that. Not my finest moment. At least we know how to fix it again. We know how to get one. Or we know a means of getting one. There's 3 levers, right? But just drafting... Was it like here or here? I would assume it always comes up if you're in like an appropriate square for it. Just drafting that one garden room and then... oh no, that was the secret garden, wasn't it? So we needed the secret garden key. Yeah, that was a whole thing. Did we get that? That's the thing we get in the garage, right? No? Yes? I can't remember. The other 2 boxes are blue. Well, that's a lie. The other 2 boxes are true. Well, that's a lie. The other 2 boxes are empty. That must be true. Why was this one so easy? Fine, I will play the chapel. Oh. As long as I never come back through here again, which I definitely will, I actually made money out of this room. I'm never playing the Mage Chamber. Maybe I should play the Mage Chamber because I just never have. It seems really bad though. I guess that doesn't affect like the stuff that's supposed to spawn. Like the storeroom will still have this shit in it. It's just like those coins I just got in the chapel, just the random bonus stuff is less likely to appear, which I guess we can live without. I'm going to play it just because I haven't before. Really? I thought we'd at least get... Oh, we did at least get a letter. Good. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have any interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. Contact. Nobody has ever pronounced that word like that before. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November the 6th. Mrs. Babbage. 1 month paid leave? Yes. Are they back into, like, the employee of the house? Does the estate pay their wages afterwards, or what? Like, how does it work? I was going to say I assume this is Mrs. Babbage, but that might be... No, I think that is Mrs. Babbage, right? Am I crazy? You've got a slightly blurry picture of a man who could well be the chauffeur here, who I believe was a problem man. You can't take the straw hat? Rude, honestly. Mila. Mila, I guess, is the maid's name. Mila the maid. Oh dear. Okay, sure. Drawing room me then. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Okay, we've never had this before, have we? That's a nice option to have in backup, even if I don't really have the gems for it right now. Also, free rerolls, very nice. Yeah, today I'm kind of just focusing on drafting rooms I haven't drafted before, because they might give me clues to the larger picture a little bit, right? Like this. Like this seems like it might be quite useful. It was face and ace. I was correct. I was correct on that one. It's a good thing they tell you the answer though, because that is a very easy one to not get. Take a picture of that. 44 letters in the message. Unused pairings: glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, groan and gown, snack and sack. I don't know if this helps me much though. Does this help me at all? Is it just like if you fill every room in, it will spell a message left to right? Because the entrance hall is always F, and the entrance hall's always in the same position, whereas the others were changing, but then I'm changing where I'm putting them. So rather than tying letters to the room, I should be tying letters to the position. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Not going to do that this time. Because, mostly because I'm trying to keep the video remotely sane in length. Oh, hello! This room's been a bit of a fucking goldmine, actually. What was it? 9083. Except this was on red cards, so this isn't the safe number. Yeah, we established that. Whoops. Just try it backwards for kicks. 3809. Okay. Why would they tell us specifically what the safe code isn't? It's weird. Yeah, this is just someone trying to build the puzzle. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm actually delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Empty picture frame. I wonder if that's some sort of storytelling. Also a chessboard with just a king on it. Oh, hang on. This also means something, doesn't it? This also means something. Except that this isn't laid out like a chessboard. Because there are chess pieces in, I don't know if it's every room, but a lot of rooms have chess pieces. But we can't translate that to a chessboard because this isn't like fucking 8x8 or whatever, right? There's definitely something to that, though. There's definitely something to that, for sure. Let's just continue this run, and then, as I say, next time we have a bit more of a concept of the big picture, I guess. You know what, I don't want to come back in this direction, so I'll just grab some re-rolls here and then forget it existed. Let's get out, ski. We've broken even in the chapel. We are probably going to come back through here still though, right? Shower room. Look, oh sorry, showroom. I thought I said shower room. Oh, dumb fuck. So why are they selling shit in the shower? Wow, you really don't want me to be able to turn right here, do you? Or left, I guess. Perspective. Go on, I'll re-roll again then. It's gonna be like this about it. To say having to do this every time is a bit lame as well. There we go. You'd think that would be something that persisted through runs, although I guess if you have high keycard settings and then you don't find a room to lower them again, it can be a bit lame. Give me them steps. Whatever, just give me the shit. Just let me have the shit. How do I get back? Back through security, yeah. The direction we just came from. It's amazing how easily I can get confused by the layout I built. Missed that completely. Well done, Joe. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I guess we'll clear left first. Sure. Sure. Don't know why I'm bothering to look around. We've got a maid now. Everything's been cleaned up. Closet. Beautiful. And once again, we're relying on a very specific route to do all the heavy lifting. Okay, we could just take the hallway. Or I could redraw. I think we take the hallway, save the redraw. We've only got 2 redraws left. Library will be fine. Ooh, apple. I would like... We'll take the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, I think. Yeah, workshop works. Have we drafted this before? Is this a new one? The true box does not always contain the prize. I know. That's not how the puzzle works. I wish I could read. I can read music a bit, but not sight read it like this, to where I could sound out the actual tune here. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I'm going to take a picture of this. There's definitely the fact that the word message is in bold. Gives me thoughts that this is telling me something that I'm not immediately clicking with. Thank you for the lockpicks. Appreciate that. And then what can we do here? There was something we were supposed to be able to do here. Combine inventory to create new items. Okay. I'll combine a coin purse and a coupon book. Nope. Okay. Coin purse and lockpick kit. Also red. Coupon book and lockpick kit. Also red. Okay. I guess you can only combine specific items. It's gotta be the den. Okay, West Wing Hall coming through for me right here. Use a key. I had lockpicks, I'm so fucking dumb. I guess I'll patio. Not the best use of a patio ever, but you know, better than nothing, I guess. The commissary allows us to continue, so we'll go there. Probably buy magnifying glass is useless. Others are too expensive, never mind. I was going to say I could buy a gem or something, but... Lockpick. Dang. We could Rumpus Room, get another dramatic clue from the Magic Man. It's probably sensible. Explain your ways.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Aren't you always, mate?
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
I regularly do.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes. The fog is clearing.
A man.
I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways.
There's someone here with me.
An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
A young boy who was once brave and is now afraid. Because you said this shit. This is your fault, man. You ever get the feeling you're being watched? That there's a creepy man in a fedora stalking you through the hallways? Oh, what? Are you a coward? Lockpick. Hey, lockpick worked. It did it. We could kitchen. I'm gonna risk a reroll here, though. Hey, we just foretold the dark room. Someone watching me in the dark room. We don't have that yet. So we have to go this way. And it has to pay off. I fear that if I go with the gem requirement one, it's going to be the garage, because that always spawns along the left wall here. So I think we have to bet on this one. It's over. It's over. Another run comes to a sudden screeching halt. We can at least turn the dark room lights on though and see if anything's changed in there from when we were last here. Is there anything new here? I don't know, the fact that this is all stuff that was here before. There's a gem. Yeah, the fact that that man was shown in the doorway of the dark room makes me think that something has happened here specifically. Doesn't really look like it though. You mentioned an item that went missing. It looked like it could have been in the workshop, possibly. I couldn't really tell what room that was. So I don't know what this guy's deal is and why we have this like close-up pitch. Is there something like in this close-up that they were trying to zoom in and get a better picture of? Not something in the background, is there? Something changed between the two pictures. I don't know. But either way, I believe that is the end of the run for today. We don't have a coat check, do we? So I can't go and drop something off for later. So yeah, that is about it. Thanks for watching these 4 disastrous runs today. At least we learned a few things. Knowledge is power, you know? I would call that progress even if we didn't like physically get anywhere today. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do now off camera is start mapping out the letters, because we've got quite a few letters here. Like we filled in most of the bottom half. So I'm going to start mapping out the letters that I've got, and then next time we'll pick up from there and see what we can work out about this little word puzzle. I'll see you.